Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Shooting28mg with your host, me, Kyle. Here today, we're going to play a little bit. We're one crown away from the crown chest, so probably go ahead and win that real fast. I have started a classic challenge. I'm already up to 4 wins. That gets me to 390 cards, 390 gold, 12 cards, and the next win will get me 90 plus another 5. With that said, if I do lose out right now, at least I'll get 1 rare. Not bad. I mean, 1 rare is better than no rare, so I would definitely prefer way more than that. But, I can take what I get. Hopefully I can go ahead and get all the way to 12. I did get the achievement for 4 wins in a tournament or a challenge, so that gave me a couple experience points plus some gems. As you can see in the top left-hand corner, I'm at 29,280 of 30,000 needed to get level 11. So I'm right there. I could probably get it today if I wanted to, just by upgrading a few cards. I haven't done so yet because I have 38,000 gold, almost not 39,000 gold, and I'm hoping that tonight the card shop will give me something like Princess or log or something that I actually want to use and play with. Princess being the most desired card at this point, has always been. That's why I hate her so much, is because I don't have her. Really, really want her, don't have her. Left hand side, you'll also see that the channel goals have moved up to the top, and that I now have a list of non-tournament standard cards. I thought about doing just a what cards were tournament standard, but when I tried to do it, or I thought about it, I was like, okay, majority of my cards are now tournament standard. It would take way more room to put all of them than to just put what aren't tournament standard. So right now, and I actually completed one of these just the other day. I got it in a silver chest of all things. I got my 10th guard, so now I have my guards up to level 10. So that'll be getting marked off and removed from the list. Mirror, Poison Prince, Giant Skeleton, Mega Minion, Log, Princess, Sparky, and Lava Hound, and then the Inferno Dragon. I'll put him on once he's officially released, which is 9 days now, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and scroll down here and see. 9 days. So, and then as soon as they release him, they'll go ahead and announce the next card. I think it's already been leaked pretty well. I think it's going to be like a Arctic something. I don't remember. When he blows up, he freezes everything. That'll be an interesting card to see what happens. And then the last one, I think they said it's going to be a spell, a legendary spell that will put skeletons wherever you put them. I haven't really looked that hard into it. I trust Supercell is going to come out with what they're going to come out with, and these leaks are probably right. But until it's officially official, I don't put too much stock in it. If it's what they say it is true, then it looks like it'll be very interesting and something I would definitely like to play with, or at least play around with and see what happens. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into a battle, and let's see how we do. Playing Farmer 2 Changs from farmersonly.org, which is kind of funny because it's actually farmersonly.com, but they'll do with what they can get, I guess. He's got a giant on the left-hand side coming down my way. I started off with a Spear Goblins on the left just to get some, as a initial card to pull some damage out, just see what happens. For me, I really like doing that just to kind of see what my opponent's doing, what he's playing with, and that way I have a better, and if nothing else, I get a little bit of trickle damage done to him and see kind of what my opponent's working with, kind of just a little bit here and there just to pull out a little damage and go from there. He decided to stop my Musketeer Ice Wizard instead of my Hog, and now my Hog's on the right-hand side, and there it went. Completely took down a tower unchecked. After the Spear Goblins were able to pull out majority of that value at the beginning. Unfortunately, he's going to play a defensive giant, which is, good move. Although my Musketeer did lock onto the tower, and I'm very surprised by that. Pulling that left-hand tower all the way down to 899. I already have the 1 crown I needed to open up my crown chest, so I'm happy. I definitely want the win, though, so I'm going to keep playing. On the left-hand side, he's got this mini baby dragon doing some work on me, so that's something I do need to be paying attention to. He now plays a bomber, which is a good play. Shock that, as well as get the Valkyrie on it, and that was able to easily keep it from doing much damage. Mitigates its abilities, so took very little damage off that. Put the guards in front, my new level 4 guards in front of that mini P.E.K.K.A. They handled him with the Ice Wizard behind, took him out without any real issues, and now got low battery. But now he's coming at me fast and furious with a pretty good push. This is the first time he's been able to really get a lot of damage done to me all game, so I will give him the kudos for that one. And now he's starting a push here, or he's starting a defense here on the left, and I'm going to go ahead and just see what I can get pulled out of him while I can. And he's going to start a giant balloon push on the left right hand side, but my push goes ahead, takes 3 crown to no victory without taking that second tower. Now, I would have been okay with him getting a second tower, let him get some for his crown chest. It's not going to hurt me, especially when I was already pretty much guaranteed that 3 crown, which is another reason why I kept pushing it instead of defending. Had I thought that 3 crown wasn't attainable, I'd have stopped what I was doing and then come back to defend, and then use the cards I used to stop his push to push for a 3 crown. But since I was already so close, and he wasted 10 elixir to make that push, I went ahead and pressed the issue, got my 3rd crown, win 3 crowns to 1, 35 extra trophies, and 20 cards, or 20 coins. I'm happy man today. That opens up my crown chest, so we'll go ahead and open that. 545 gold, bringing me up to a little over 39,000. 4 gems, 20 Teslas, 48 skeletons, 7 tombstones, and 1 more. Awesome. Dark Prince, bringing me up to 7 of 20. So I'll be, working my way up to level 5 on him. As of today, I have 1 level 5 epic, and that is the Lightning. That's something I haven't really played with yet. I really do want to kind of start trying a deck that does incorporate Lightning due to the fact that they now have that half-second stun. It makes it a very big value now compared to what it used to be. I've had Lightning used against me since the update. It's definitely a game changer compared to what it used to be. It used to be just kill your troops and then leave your big stuff behind, still living, and then they'd keep going. But now, kills it and stuns it, kills it or stuns it, and then you're doing a lot of damage plus that stun effect, and it's a very big value than compared to what it used to be. Especially when it comes to Sparky, Inferno Tower, stuff like that you have to reset. So definitely wouldn't mind seeing how that plays into my deck. And then someone of my clan wants one of the Mega Minions. I would give him one, except I only have 1 so far. I accidentally started a match in the challenge mode with a level 1 Mega Minion. Now, I thought I was SOL. I thought I was going to lose my first match. At level 1 on defense, he still did really good. I was actually very impressed with his abilities as a defensive weapon. So let's actually go watch that real fast and see if I can find it. Not yet. There we go. Alright. So when I started the match and I saw the Mega Minion in my deck, I was like, oh, I'm so screwed. Level 1. This is not going to be good. But like I said, defensive weapon. Don't use him as offense. Use him as defense. He's amazing as a defensive weapon. He starts out with the Princess in the back. I start out with the Musketeer in the back. He's going to play a Prince. I've got my Valkyrie to protect my Musketeer. At least I thought I did. Nope, I chose to use my Valkyrie to kill the Princess and pull a little bit of damage off of his right-hand tower. he puts down a double prince, meaning that he's running a mirror, which already I was like, oh, this isn't going to be good. Especially with that Mega Minion is my only real defense. Although the Mega Minion did work and was able to clean up those two princes, now, yes, they did quite a bit of damage, but I didn't lose a tower like I thought I was going to. Had that Mega Minion been level 6, level 7, I probably would have taken very minimal tower damage. So this guy's running double P.E.K.K.A Prince. He's got the Dark Prince over here on the right hand side about to kill my tower. With the splash damage, he's going to kill my tower and hit my Valkyrie. But on the left hand side, I was able to run a hog down while he was doing that, and I was able to take his left hand tower down to 186. He's also running a freeze. Didn't expect that with the princes, but it's a good card to use. Mega Minion's going to go ahead and clean up that prince, and then we'll start working on the Ice Wizard before he goes down. Had he been, again, higher level, probably would have cleaned up both without any issues. I'm now sitting at a 1 tower to none loss, but if you look at the damage I've done to both of his towers, I'm actually not doing so bad. I almost have 1 tower completely down, and his right-hand tower I've got much lower than he's got my left-hand tower. So with him playing that P.E.K.K.A in the back, I went ahead and threw down my Hog Rider to be able to get as much damage as I could with that P.E.K.K.A and the Dark Prince coming. Went ahead and played the Ice Wizard in the back to slow down the P.E.K.K.A, and then I played the Mega Minion and the Valkyrie to help clean up those princes. Unfortunately, the princes pushed right through the Valkyrie like it was Swiss cheese, so lost him pretty quick. Went ahead and threw down my miner to take out that prince before he could take out my king tower, and did fairly well there, and only took a lot of damage, but again didn't lose the tower, which means that I'm still fighting. I'm now again got a P.E.K.K.A coming at me with 2 princes with a Mega Minion trying to slow him down or do as much damage as possible. Right now I'm kind of just trying to fight to win, or fight to keep him off my tower. I do a pretty good job by throwing down the guards, throwing down the Valkyrie, throwing down stuff that's just going to distract. Not necessarily going to win, or beat his cards, but just enough distraction in order to keep him off my tower. And actually was able to withstand his push and start pushing back. At that point, I was like, okay, I actually have a chance here. At that point, I went ahead and threw down my miner as well as my Hog Rider at the same time. And as you can see, he freezes. I thought for sure I had the victory right then. I was like, oh my god, how did I not win right there? So I'm going, oh crud, I got a P.E.K.K.A coming at me and a princess. So let's go ahead and start with my slow push. Oh wait, here's my miner. Let's go ahead and just take the win instead. 2 crowns to 1. Very surprising that I was able to win that, especially with that level 1 Mega Minion. I really wish I'd have paid attention to what I was doing. I was just playing with him to see how he would do in the training camp. Just to kind of get a feel for him, just to kind of see how he works, to get a feel for how the card plays versus certain things. I do that a lot. I run those practice matches just to get a feel for my deck, just to get what sequences work best, what combos work well, so that when I do go into live matches, ladder matches, or challenge matches or tournament matches, I know what combos to run down, when I should split lanes, when I should go this way versus that way, just strategy that I'm developing. And I do that versus opponent that's not going to cost me anything, and 9 times out of 10 I'm going to win it anyway. Well, okay, let's say it's 99 out of 100. I'm going to win it anyway. I got distracted today and actually lost to him. Got on a call. Someone called me and I just kind of put the phone down. I looked up and I'd lost 3 crowns to 1. I was like, oh well, I guess a trainer can beat you. That was the first time I'd actually lost to a trainer. Let's see if that other silver chest is open. Yes, it has. 8:52, so I'm going to go ahead and open a silver chest so I can open 1 more before midnight. Then I'll open up the 8-hour gold chest right at midnight, and then go to bed. 58 gold, bringing me up to almost 39.5. 1 archer. 1? Really? And 10 bombers. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Didn't get any rares on that one. Typically I get at least 1 rare per silver, but it's not guaranteed, and that's one of the few times that you don't get it. it is what it is, and I'm still happy to get cards. Just, yeah, I would have definitely liked a rare, especially if it had been a giant. As you can see, that's my goal. I'm up to 90 of a 200, so almost halfway. If I do my math right, I think that's about a week and a half, 2 weeks before I'll get him. But, you know, it's a slow climb. I do have something that I'm saving for y'all. I haven't told you about it yet. It happened to me right before the reset. Day or two, I'll go ahead and share that with y'all, and then I'll make sure I do it on camera this time instead of opening it up and then spinning everything before while not being on camera. So hopefully y'all enjoyed, guys. If y'all have any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, thanks and gig 'em, and clash on.